I
Morning.
like listening to you, Mr. Hurricane Man. You make me laugh.
Hey guys,
David.
I'm on vacation, and every time Facebook has just reminded me it's been a year since I've last checked in with the morning team. So I'm on vacation, so I came and I spent some time with Crystal and the team that are here. Who say sometimes they give me coffee, or sometimes they take away my coffee because I get that extra hype. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a lot of things. I got real things on my chest, Crystal. It's just like Hurricane Man. No, you'll blow the place with your things. I have a lot of things I want to get off my chest. I got a couple. I don't know if Crystal is gonna allow it. All right,
What is
so
going on in Barley?
Barley is good. We don't have any blackfish right now.
But you have other fish, right?
We have fish. No, I was alluding to the fact earlier that I saw a video down in Buckerman.
Oh, it's Buckerman. Different B.
Buckerman's, yeah.
Different B.
We're close to the resort. There's someone saw there were a lot of dead fishes. We call those skipjacks, right?
Yeah, I
I'm not a
saw
fisherman.
one of the comments on Facebook.
Right. Yeah, skipjacks. Washing ashore, and there's a lot of skipjacks here. I don't think
How
that
do you reach
those,
there?
I don't know. I saw there was a lot of catch early in the era, so I'm assuming that this is the time for them to come ashore. But I don't know why in that volume that there's so much of them there. Now I got a couple other things apart from Buckerman. I have two things I want to deal with. If you're swinging up to like the Nemo side there was a container. I'm keep looking for it. A blue container that was parked right over the pedestrian crossing up at that side. Now there's a danger there. You know what I mean? I don't know who the person who makes those decision. I assuming.
Why was it left there?
Yeah, listen. I have a man who does drive those trailer, right? Me and he had a little tussle down in the slums one time because he wanted me to drive down in the gutter, and I tell him, listen, my brother, you see this piece of machinery? You see this machinery here? I paying for this machinery, right? But apart from that, I think that's a stupid decision to park a container over a pedestrian crossing like that. In terms of
I'm
unloading.
looking for the picture.
Yeah, for
So
unloading,
it's
you need to
in
get
Montrose, right?
Yeah, Montrose, right.
Outside of Nemo's office.
Where that circle is, that confused circle.
Yeah,
that you can drive
right
around.
right before, like on the other side of where all the buses just stop in the middle of the road, even though they have somewhere to
They
pull
do.
aside.
I don't know that there's a park.
Right.
There's a park in Apex right there.
So it's as if you're coming from where Shepherd, if you come from Block 2000
Yeah.
and you're going, let me say, the Leeward side or Water Authority or, back down in town. So
Yeah.
that area there is, it looks like
A blue container.
what is it, 40 foot?
Don't do lights. Don't do the colors.
What is
Shade
it,
me.
40 foot, 20 foot?
I
No.
don't have my measurements here. 40 foot, 3 foot, 4 foot.
It's not one of those small ones.
It's a huge. Yeah, it's huge. But it's
Is
over.
this the
It's over a pedestrian crossing. You know what I mean?
Jimmy
Where-
says Paul's Avenue, not Block 2000.
It's Paul's Avenue?
I think it's Block 2000.
Block 2000?
Coming over from
I
Block
make sure.
2000.
What it do?
I come from Glen. All right. And there's a massive container that is just there.
Over the pedestrian crossing. Why would it do that?
So what we're supposed to do, are you saying that people aren't supposed to be crossing there?
Yeah.
We ain't supposed to be going over by Nemo, one.
Yeah. Why
Or two, I supposed to do limbo underneath the
to cross?
police just
Right.
pass this?
Yes, I think so.
And they just see this and just pass it straight?
Maybe they weren't paying attention to it, but now that you have highlighted the fact to them, they're going to pass and say, hey, hold up, you guys need to move this container. I would give you a few hours, to park, but at some point you have to move it. You can't just leave it there like for a long period of time. People need to use the pedestrian crossing.
Oh.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
said slum.
Slums.
Where
Is
were
it a
you
slum?
referring to slum?
Paul's Avenue.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes. So let me tell you the story, right? A little comments. I didn't really like the comments. I was going into this to the Paul's Avenue. Previously
You
known
can leave
as
it
the
right
slum.
there.
Right.
Don't fall.
And this man
Don't bury
wanted me to
yourself no
drive
more.
down in a gutter because he parked the container in the road, and then he's proceeding to tell me that I am stupid. Well, I know a lot of people tell me that I'm stupid, but I don't want to prove that I'm stupid by driving down in the gutter just to prove that I'm stupid, right? Based on the direction.
But are you?
If I'm stupid? No, but driving down the gutter would prove that I'm stupid. I'm not that stupid to destroy my vehicle like that. You know what I mean? So we have a little tussle, and then I proceeded to call the traffic department. You know what I mean? And the police probably went around there and deal with it. You know what I mean? Promptly. I'm sorry, Crystal. I have another
why
thing
are
on my
you
mind
sorry?
that I'm upset about.
Why are you sorry? So it was actually posted on Facebook by a Justin Samuel, right?
Yeah,
He
yeah,
says,
yeah.
right upon the crossing, they drop this container.
On the
Upon the
crossing.
container. They didn't have a song like that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
but
yeah, yeah. I can't remember
Listen,
the
listen, you have to look at the legal issue, right?
a container.
If you don't walk on the crossing, let's say somebody knock you down, what's going to happen? Like, there was a container there, I couldn't pass, you know what I mean? So I walk in the road. You have no rights. You have no rights. Crystal, you're a big driver, right? What do you say?
I'm a little driver. It
Approach the
shouldn't
pedestrian crossing slowly. You have a container on it. I can't walk on it.
smart.
You-
People
you-
don't abide by traffic rules here.
Yeah.
For the most part, people don't abide by traffic rules.
Don't
There are
encourage them,
people
Crystal.
who I'm not that this is not encouraging people.
Don't encourage them.
This is not encouraging people. Not like how you've been encouraging people with the medical reports early, but this is not encouraging people. All right? But generally speaking, we don't abide by traffic rules and laws here.
Mm-hmm.
You see a pedestrian crossing and you see vehicles driving really fast as they are approaching the pedestrian crossing. You are supposed to approach with caution.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You're supposed to drive through Kingstown at a particular speed.
Yeah.
Stand up in town on any given day, any given hour. Do you
Yeah.
see that happening?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
When I am crossing the road as a pedestrian in Kingstown, let's use Halifax Street for example. Between that crossing between Bank of St. Vincent and the Grenadines and CIBC,
Who's there?
if one lane stops, I always have to stop in the middle of the road to make sure somebody in
It's
the
coming.
other lane
But you
does
pre-
not come up.
But you pedestrians wait
I am
until
being cautious.
You guys are
I
waiting
wait
until-
until the traffic stops. Yes,
You-
but
you-
there are ignorant people on the other side who say, "All right, this person stop. Let me go and
Yeah.
overtake." You know how many times I've seen people almost getting knocked down at crossings because some idiot in the back
Uh-huh.
looking to overtake.
Crystal.
We do not abide by traffic laws.
I understand
Basic decency on the road, we do not. Case in point, a trailer that's parked on a pedestrian
Crossing.
crossing.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter where, if that area is high traffic, low traffic, no traffic.
Yeah.
You're parked over a pedestrian crossing. I
that
am
is wrong.
absolutely certain
That is wrong. I guess
that
bet
this
it's the
should
same-
not be allowed.
The same driver.
Somebody say as joke now. The truck back been weary. Take it easy in the sun.
Carry on
It
away.
had to rest down.
Crystal. I
But
know-
who owns that trailer?
While we go to investigate, you could call the traffic department. They
Who
have
owns that
You don't have a
trailer?
license plate, and they ask that. You know, one time, you know-
Trailers have license plate
But I was-
numbers.
I
I
was-
never noticed. I'll just squint my eyes and pray it don't turn over.
Yeah. I have another point, Crystal.
Mm-hmm.
I know women don't really do sports unless it's netball, but
Excuse me?
I
That's such a sexist statement. Women don't do
Why-
sports
why
unless
do
it's
women
netball.
always hide under
Men
sexism?
do netball too. FYI, women do basketball,
Who's it?
soccer,
Who's it?
tennis,
with the risk
cricket.
of sounding homophobic. Okay.
What else do we do? We do swimming.
What kind of men do netball? We don't have a particular perception, you know. Anyway, moving on. So,
You're out of place. You're real out of place.
I just say we have a particular
old.
perception of that.
You are out of place. Ollie, help me out here. 430104345711043.
I want to make this plug here, right? I am disappointed in Roger Harper as a selector of the West Indies cricket team.
Why?
I am disappointed in Roger Harper. First of all, right? I don't know if Roger Harper likes the Trinidadians or he likes experience, but a lot of them men who he carrying to the T20, listen, man, they can't even lift the bat. They are useless. You're
What that we're talking about?
You're carrying a bunch of old men to the T20 cricket competition or the World T20. Those men are a waste of time. What are you walking with Chris Gill for? Chris Gill is
Chris
not.
Gill is a legend. Said I am a legend.
Listen, I don't know. We have a
He's a
problem in the
champion.
West Indies,
Chris
right?
Gill is a champion. He's a champion.
He and Bravo. What are they doing?
Bravo is a champion.
And you have this as Bravo brother, the other guy from Trinidad. This man has more ducks than a farm. You know what I mean? The man is a totally ineffective batter. Ineffective batter. Roger
Is
Harper.
he an effective
and
bowler?
Listen. Roger Harper had the Bajan Prime Minister upset. Mia Mottley.
Yeah, I saw
hey,
that.
you know, Mia speaks, like, Roger, what's your problem,
What
man?
the?
I can't understand
I want me to hear you. I want me to see and
why
hear you.
you've left Jason Holder, who've made all this contribution to the West Indies cricket.
Yeah, she was pretty
over the
pissed, brother.
years.
I mean, pretty upset.
I'm upset. I don't really do this, Roger Harper. But please, you have the man in the reserve. Should I continue? She was
No, you shouldn't.
no
Actually.
disrespect, no disrespect to Perry. But she was.
But it
she
done
was-
gone.
no, but she was so upset because Jason Holder, I don't know. He did okay. In terms of his decision making, in terms of captaincy, yeah, it was poor. But I personally think that he is a superb cricketer, an all rounder. The man has helped us at some critical point. You have all these time wasting men in the team. Listen.
So what are we gonna do about it? We're gonna
Well, we
protest.
can't do nothing. We can't do nothing. It's like
So-
well, let's hope until somebody gets sick. You know what I mean? We bring in Jason. Jason's in the reserve. We just take him just in case somebody got sick or injured. We just walk
Oh,
with him.
Lord, that's
Roger
sad.
Harper, I'm upset. I haven't. I'm the new breed of people. Radio people. We don't really do I can't crunch it with the whole this excessive amount of numbers. I am verbalizing it to you. We are upset. You're doing a bad job. You need to be removed, Roger.
Roger Harper, you
Yeah.
need to be removed.
Look at the
from,
lines going, Crystal.
You need to be removed from the lineup.
Yeah.
People are upset that you've chosen certain people to be on the cricket T20
Yeah.
lineup.
Chris Gayle is.
Speaking of cricket, though, right? This is not giving you any light to your previously sexist statement. But I'm not really a
I'm
cricket
not
fan.
sexist. I love women.
I said sexist statement. Statement.
I'm dancing on
I'm
a
gonna be
pin,
upset
you
like
know.
Mia Motley right now. Statement.
don't.
Just like how she vexed with the Pfizer.
Don't be,
You
Crystal.
understand? I want to play that video
I
this
love
morning.
you. I love you.
Hello,
Crystal.
good morning.
Morning.
Hello, good morning.
What's up?
Chris Gayle was a champion, not now.
Was.
In fact, he was a champion. He's a
He
waste
was
of
a
time.
champion. Look now, that's why West Indies team can't reach nowhere again, because they used to pick players by past performance.
Yeah. And he's
Past
right.
performance and keep the young one them under. So when they bring the young one now, the young one them himself now for hold a bat. You don't see what India and Australia all them do?
Yeah.
Mold up young one between the old ones.
Yeah.
So when the old one them gone, the young one take over.
True. That's a
West
fact.
Indies ain't doing that.
I feel it's a West Indian thing.
Yeah.
We just
Alright,
do it.
alright, thanks.
Thank you
You know,
so
and-
much.
and he made-
we just
he-
do it in other areas besides
He
sports.
made a valuable point. We, and even St. Vincent, we have, I don't know why these older people over the top always holding on the people at the bottom. We
I tell you,
need
it's
to-
a West Indian thing.
We
Hell,
need, we
all
need
right,
to get
sorry
the,
about that.
We need to get the people, the young people at the top. You can't be carrying all these old men. They don't have the time already. They're wasting the time. They're wasting their time. What's the problem? What's the problem, Crystal? We're wasting the time. Why out? What happened?
Wait, now let me read the comments, no man.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Ah,
Hey, let me tell
good
you.
morning, Pinky. Gussie says Dwayne Bravo and Chris Gayle are the two most important players on the team, and this is their last World Cup, so let's honor them.
What?
Sly Guy says, morning to the wake up team. It's a bad selection of players.
Yes.
All right. Your friend says, all the hush, all the crocs. Chris
Hey.
Gayle is a darn legend.
You love his
and
body.
he is the boss. The
And-
team full of 80% young players. So what are you talking
Who's that
about?
pet? Who's that pet?
No, that is your friend.
Oh.
That is your friend. You see who? You see who? That's why he say hush your crocs. Sorry.
Okay.
Are they
My
mad?
friend, my friend.
Sorry.
Chris Gayle is a waste of time.
Okay.
He could if we do 10 matches, he could probably give us he probably give might give us a good 1 or 2 match, but he's
Chris
a waste.
Gayle is
he's
good
gonna
looking.
he's gonna make duck continually. Now, Bravo.
He can make all the ducks he wants. He's good looking.
Since Bravo went to he fell in love with the India. All of a sudden he's a movie star. So he's a big singer. He's an entertainer. Since he sang that horrible song that somehow became popular.
He
I
made
don't
money.
know.
It became popular.
It somehow became popular.
You
Bravo.
are a hater.
Bravo is probably
You.
there.
But he look good too, though.
Yeah. Bravo is just there to no, there's some listen.
You see? Look, somebody agree with me. You are a hater.
No, I'm not a hater.
You're a Bravo hater.
We have too much old men on the side. There are so much young men who are performing. What about Kesrick?
As you mentioned that, let me read this one here, right? Somebody wants to get this off their chest. Good morning, Extreme. I would like to celebrate with our 3 with 3 of our Vincentians today. Obed McCoy, he cute too, eh? Kieran Kotoy and Keswick Williams, who are members of the CPL franchise team,
okay.
St. Lucia Kings, which will be playing in the finals at 10 a.m. today.
Today?
All right?
Wow.
Yes, today. Yes, it's today. All right. I would also like to congratulate Obed McCoy on being selected to represent the West Indies in the T20 World Cup this year. Time for us to celebrate some positives in SVG. Get that off your chest.
You know what time it is for us?
Hold on, Gilbert. Hold on.
Go on, congrats.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
And you know what time it is for us? We need to light up Arnesville. You feel as though this is
Oh,
supposed to buy
forget about that.
No,
Forget
Crystal.
about lighting
No,
up Arnesville. You are getting me so upset this morning.
They need to get
Gilbert,
Arnesville.
Gilbert,
You telling the
Hurricane Man,
Don't tell the
Hurricane Man.
Oh my
Listen to me and listen to me carefully.
Arnesville needs to be lit. The government has been fooling us about buying lights. They said
Listen to me. You're listening to me?
It's over 5
I find
years
all
the
the
airport
manual
moved.
had to go with, you know.
Listen, we need
Listen
to
to me.
Listen.
Don't make me call your government name
Let
in
me hear,
here.
Crystal. Let me hear.
Forget about asking the government of SVG to light Arnesville
Why?
playing field.
Why?
It will never happen.
Why?
It will never happen.
Who we could get matches?
AIA has been open how many years? 4 years?
Yeah.
And
I'm
the
saying,
field
ever
down
since
there
that, yeah.
has not been lit.
Yeah.
We have been begging for that field since the decommissioning of the E.T. Joshua Airport. We have a Joshua Center
Where's
that is open down there at the decommissioned
At the
E.T.
decommissioned-
Joshua
yeah.
Airport.
That's true.
We have businesses that are down there.
Developing
And
too.
I think the businesses are doing well. Down
Excellent.
there look nice.
Excellent. We need to put the
Let me tell you, down there look nice.
sweet.
Across from that, over the fence, jump over a couple cows and a few goats.
Uh-huh.
We have 2 playing fields.
That needs to
Things that can happen in the night.
be. Yeah.
We have been begging for lights.
Well, you know
4
what?
years and counting. Even before E.T. Joshua moved.
True.
And they told us before, you cannot put lights down there because of the airport. The airport has gone.
4
Where
years
are
now.
the lights?
And
Where are the lights? It is a simple request.
I could give you an explanation.
We have been begging for, we begged for a stadium.
Yeah.
It took years
You got a
before we
stadium?
got an athletic synthetic track.
But it's there, and you people don't use it.
It is being used. Don't try that.
I don't see people on it.
So stop asking for lights down there at Arnesville. You are wasting your breath.
Okay, Crystal.
We gotta wait for a white man to come and beg for it because it seems like only when the white men come and beg for things is when you get things.
But they have money. But let me listen.
I don't care.
Listen,
I
so
stop ask.
When you put up
waste of time.
When you put up the
waste
lights,
of space, waste of time.
When you put up the lights down there, right? And you guys go and turn it on. Who's gonna pay for it? All right.
You could put solar lights.
So like, you know how much wattage and how much power those lights draw? I'm gonna do a research, but who's gonna pay for it?
Gilbert.
You as a patron coming in and they say, well, guys, we're going to charge you $5
You see, this is
extra
exactly the
for
mentality
the light.
that we have when it comes to sports.
What is that?
We have 3 excellent cricketers who are doing so well for St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
Yes.
I do not know what the local cricket association is doing to big up these gentlemen.
Yes.
To give them the sort of push so that people can be motivated to get involved in cricket a little bit more. Use the guys who are successful now to promote this sport so that it can be further developed.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You have that's being done. Some of the blame you could give the Ministry of Sports, but you can't give them all the blame because they're supposed to have a hands-off approach when it comes to
me and
sports.
Motley's going to give the Barbados Cricket Association millions of dollars, to
Right.
develop the cricket.
You have sports that can be developed. The government can. Not maybe some private investors, maybe the corporate sector. Nothing is happening. Maybe the corporate sector can come together. Maybe the associations can come together and lobby. How is that killing them to just put them down there? We're talking about sports and development, and the first thing that you can come and say, it is too expensive.
Yeah,
it is not too expensive to invest in the people of SVG. Point blank.
But you guys don't want to pay for the lights?
It is not.
Your phone's going.
You have various means of affording to either rehabilitate, to build what do you call the basketball courts, the community centers, you have money for that. How is it you find money for that? Some lights at the playing field.
Listen,
Some lights at the playing field is
Listen.
so difficult.
that could come from the
You
region.
have money at hand or in hand to build the
Stadium?
no.
The track?
What is coming in Caliacor?
I don't.
The Parliament building. Every time you need money for something, it's always
But-
at hand or in hand.
But that is externally funded.
But
I
something
think
that
so.
will benefit the people of SVJ, it has to wait so long for. Why?
Well, maybe.
Why?
Well,
I wish next month was elections. Then we would see some lights down there.
You think so? Crystal, listen.
Sorry.
Listen. No, carry on. I just think that the lights, Calico got some lights, right? But you're right. I think you're going to need more, like, brighter lights down at Annisville. Who is going to pay for the power? Who is going to pay for the power, Crystal?
Finland.
What? No. Then who?
We power your world.
Anyway, your lines are going, Crystal. I don't
Sorry.
know.
Let me go. Hello, good morning.
That coffee this morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yes,
Morning,
please.
sir.
Yes, you see, that is the kind of system we're going down with.
What's
when
that?
Mitchell was there, he said that he have the money in the pocket for build. There in Trinidad, he talking about he have the money in the pocket for build the international airport. It ain't built yet. Good, and it take years, 17 years since and some months since he did it. Well, you have been there for 20 years now. Good? Ready for 20 years now. But they show him a promise that when you have been there for the 17 years and that's the promise to build airport, the money in the pocket, they promise to do a lot of things.
Okay.
And make man come here and go with the money.
Okay.
You
All
see
right.
the
So,
problem?
so what are the other promises that ULP made that they have been successful with?
No, because if they have a thing, you have to follow what you could do.
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about all the other promises that were made that were not accomplished. You want to talk about NDP's promises that were made and ain't accomplished? Let's talk about the ones that ULP made. Every government,
make promises when they
But-
want to get there.
when they want to get there, and when they get there, what
Fulfill all.
happened to these promises?
You could tell me a government you know in any country make promises and fulfill all.
I can't keep up with all the governments of the world.
No, we can't compare with them. We can't keep up, but I just trying to reckon,
Uh-huh,
right?
uh-huh.
You're going to Trinidad and make promises that don't do all at the same time. Sometimes it take your years, sometimes.
Sometimes
come
it
out
takes.
office.
So how
And if
long?
When you go, and if you get to go back in, the thing is still remain there with the other government to take over, you know.
Okay.
But if you get to go back in office now,
Okay.
then you remember, well, I'm going to do that because they promised them they did
Okay.
I was there.
I find you making excuses, but let me ask you another question. How is it that certain things that were not promised were able to be accomplished?
Like what?
Like what?
How is it that some things that were not on the books to be promised were able to be accomplished?
But
And things
that
that
is
were
what I'm
hold on.
asking
Things that were promoted out front. We're gonna get X, Y, and Z. They were either incomplete or never started.
Cross country road.
But the cross
Stadium.
country road, well, but with me, really, you know, that promise is a failure.
Okay, well,
Okay,
as
okay.
you said, every government
yeah.
they make promises that they can't keep.
All right, thanks, man.
Every government make promises and they don't fulfill. If they fulfill some, they don't fulfill. Some
Yeah.
they fulfill 5, 10, 15, 25% of the promises they make.
All
And the
right,
rest they did.
Thank you.
All right,
The rest
thank
they
you.
did like a Statue of Liberty.
All right, thank you so much. So perhaps they should start making promises.
No, you can't. You have to promise.
You have to promise people
Well,
to get into
you could-
office. And
you
when you
could
get into
deliver-
office,
you-
realistically
you-
speaking, you can only accomplish 15% of your
It's
promises.
a reality of your promise. And and listen, I want to make this point here now, right?
See why I mustn't follow politicians?
No political party is going to make you, right, a rich person. There are some people who are sitting down with this hope idea that when there is a change, they will become multi-millionaires and they'll be like sipping honey and getting milk. No, your condition's not going to change. Maybe there might be some tweaking in terms of some policies and you might find things easier. But all of us are not suddenly going to become millionaires. What you need to do right now, you need to find a way of uplifting yourself. All right, I could give you some ideas, but you have to pay for that. $9.99 off here. No, I'm serious. I'm marketing myself. Why are you laughing at me, Crystal? You give me this coffee. I don't know what's in this coffee. Is this Arabian coffee?
Guys, Calico has lights. They do have lights. How much people use it? Good question. Calico people, oi.
Yeah, that's
All
true.
the folks in
That's the
Choppins.
same point I'm saying. It's
Rathomail.
like the synthetic track, so they're not using it. You put it down and everybody's like, oh, I really have time for exercise today, you know. I don't run today, you know. I gotta go walk.
Okay.
You give them the
So let me
answer,
cuss the
you
people
give
now
them-
who ain't using it. Go and use the light.
I'm in
Send up the light bill.
I'm in what?
Send up the people light bill. They put lights. Y'all beg for lights. Go and use the lights. Okay?
What are you doing, Crystal?
We are going to play football. Five-a-side football. Next weekend on the Calico playing field. In the night. It's
I am
at
not-
7 o'clock.
I can't play football.
Well, you will watch and score. You will manage your social media page. You will manage your social media page. Some more responses.
Yeah.
Somebody says, "Hi, Josette. Cause so you funny. Jump over the fence, some cows and a few." But it's true. Yeah, make sure you don't step in no.
No, but
you know.
but they said they had a release that we're gonna tie them.
Yeah,
because
yeah,
of what
want to tie me, dog.
a cow actually ran into
Yeah.
a cow actually ran
Well,
into.
technically speaking, you are on the turf. So what do you expect? It is not funny at all, but
Yeah.
yeah, the cow just wanted you to move.
Yeah. And there's grass there. Why would do the
Yeah,
cow?
they
that?
eat.
Yeah, it's grass
They eat. I noticed that they are taking down the World Food Program tents.
Really?
Yeah, they're taking them down. I also noticed that they are constructing other buildings. I thought that they had completed the temporary classrooms, for the schools. For I believe it was grammar
Yeah,
school. or
grammar
Thomas
school.
Hall?
Grammar school is gonna go there.
Right.
I think.
But I
of the
noticed that
form.
they are continuing a little
Building-
lower down.
Okay.
Because you know that the Annisville City is not coming anytime soon, so we could use the space.
Well, it's gonna be
All
a
right.
city. Don't do that. They made a promise it's going to be the next city. Annisville is going to be the next city. And we're getting ready for that because you've seen the city being built down there. Lots of buildings going up down that side. We just need to get the lights in terms of the Annisville Sporting Facility so we could get a franchise here. It would be like, what will be the next CPL franchise?
How come St. Vincent and
The
the Grenadines does
Amazona.
not?
No, can't do that. That's Guyana. Can't use the gill dingy thing.
We could be the blackfish.
The blackfish. Yeah.
Or no,
You can't
no,
do
no,
that.
no, 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 no. What's
Uh,
it now?
gre-
Golden apple.
Green. What?
We're going with the national drink.
Greenpeace.
Jackfish.
is gonna come. We can't do blackfish or
Jackfish.
whale. You know, Greenpeace. Oh my goodness.
Jackfish.
These people down here.
The
eating
jackfish
this-
skippers.
I know what fish. too.
Jackfish.
Oh, I'm gonna rally behind.
Oh, no fish.
A fish symbol.
Because all they do is ball and ball.
Let's get something like a parrot or something like that. You know, and a parrot. Let's work behind the parrot. You know. Or we could do lasso fray.
Soufre.
Yeah.
That's soufre.
No, there's a volcano. Yeah.
A volcano or something.
Yeah. Something.
But we need a CPL team. It'll
We
be
do.
nice.
We do.
It'll be nice because we have. I think we could put together a team.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
We just
I
need
would
a
like to
sponsor.
go.
Yeah.
We just need a corporate sponsor
Aye.
to be great up on thing. All right, so the person said, guys, Calico has lights. How much people use it? Netball and basketball has lights on several facilities. How much people use it? How much people play sports out of the regular season at Arnoldsville? Is there any evidence that the facility will be utilized more with lights? I am sure after the first 2 months, it will go back to the same old thing. Only a few persons using the park. What did they say about the airport? Build it
People will come.
and they will come.
And they did come.
All
Thank
right.
you.
It is now 9 o'clock. We gotta go pay